Maybe I am the expert. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
The world of golf is quite peaceful. Many people look at it as a hobby, a way to relax when they are free. Golf, like most other kind of sports, is a very competitive field. Having the guts to establish yourself and become a worldwide known golfer takes lifelong practice, dedication, and the will to be the best. Without a doubt, Rory McIlroy does not lack any of those features. In today's video, we'll talk about the interesting facts of Rory McIlroy, his lifestyle, net worth, and how he spends his millions. Before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. First, we will talk about the lifestyle of a famous golfer. We all want to know what path Rory took to achieve this amount of success. It is safe to say that Rory McIlroy dedicated his whole life to playing golf. When he was just 8 years old, he said he would become the greatest golfer in the world, and after almost 20 years, he ended up living up to his word and became the #1 in the official world golf rankings. He was born on May 4th, 1989 in Hollywood, Northern Ireland. Being born in a very hard-working family, Rory inherited this quality from his parents. Rory's mother, Rosie, worked the night shift in a $1 million worth factory, always bringing food on the table for Rory and her husband. Jerry McIlroy worked about 12 hours a day, working as a bartender for the first 6 hours and then working at a sports club for an additional 5 to 6 hours. Jerry was a golf player himself. He turned out to be the one responsible for infusing the love of golf in Rory. Rory would consistently ask his dad to take him to Hollywood Golf Club. His father saw his potential and did everything in his power to help his son achieve the best. All the hard work and endless work scheduling was dedicated to Rory, so no wonder he turned out as successful as he is now. "I'm a working class man and that's all I knew to get the money we needed for Rory to be able to learn and compete at golf," said Jerry. As Rory says, they basically never saw each other. "We didn't take a family holiday for over a decade. The pride that they feel when I do well, I can feel that and I can sense that. When you're 10 or 11 or 12 years old, you don't realize the sacrifices they're making for you. But once you get older and you know a bit more about the world, you realize how much sacrifice they made for you. It must be so rewarding for parents to see the results of their hard work. I'll never be able to repay mom and dad for what they did, but at least they'll know they'll never have to work another day. I'll do whatever it takes to look after them," says Rory. It is one of the most satisfying things for Rory to see the pride in his parents' eyes. "Nothing feels better than that. I get goosebumps just thinking about it," he says. Rory started practicing at a very young age. By the time he was 7, he became an official member of the Hollywood Golf Club in Northern Ireland. He recorded his first hole-in-one when he was 9 years old. It is quite fascinating that at that age, Rory won the 1998 Doral Jr. Under-10 World Championship, which was held in Miami. It is quite a success, don't you agree? His hard work and dedication got him a never-ending list of achievements. In 2006, he won the European Amateur Championship in Milan by 3 shots. In 2007, he won the silver medal as the lowest-scoring amateur for his game in British Open, one of the 4 major tournaments in golf. And by age of 18, he had already received the title of a professional player. He turned out to be the youngest golf player to achieve this much at such a young age. With his earned money, he was even able to independently secure his 2008 European Tour card. In 2009, he won at the Dubai Desert Classic. It was his first European victory. In 2010, McIlroy won the Wells Fargo Championship. He had a bit of a downfall in the 2011 Masters tournament, where he nailed the first 2 rounds but kind of failed in the last. That got him 15th place that year. But hey, we all have our ups and downs. Doesn't mean one can bounce back to the first place. That is exactly what Rory did 2 months later in the US Open, capturing his first major with a victory. In the 2012 PGA Championship, he won his second major. His third major he captured in the 2014 British Open. Later in the same year, he won another PGA Championship. In 2015 and 2016, he won 2 PGA Tours, and in 2019, he secured his 15th PGA Championship. This guy kept going forward, and in the 2020 season, he won his 18th PGA Tour title at the World Golf Championships HSBC. It is never easy to win, but it is a lot easier to win when you play well. The key is winning golf tournaments when you're not playing so well. Managing your game is something that I feel like I'm still learning to do, says Rory. You may wonder what Rory McIlroy's training looks like.
Golf over the last few years has definitely become more of an athletic endeavor. You don't have to look like a football player to play golf, but at the same time, there are certain things you need within your body to help you swing the right way, obviously.
To be a top-class athlete, you have to train hard, you have to eat right, you have to get enough rest. I feel the way golf is going nowadays, you have to treat yourself as an athlete, says Rory. It will not come as a surprise to any of us that Rory practices a lot in golf. But aside from that, he also loves going to the gym. He takes really good care of his body and is in quite good shape. He started working with exercise physiologist Dr. Steve McGregor in 2010. Not everyone thinks that Rory spending so much time at the gym has a good impact on his career. Some critics argue that Rory might repeat the same mistake Tiger Woods did. That may cost him his career. Tiger Woods was a famous golfer who suffered a car accident that jeopardized his golf career. In 2016, US Gold Channel analyst Brandel Chambly said, "I say it with a lot of trepidation because it's a different era for sure, and I don't know the full extent of what he's doing. When I see the things he's doing in the gym, I think of what happened to Tiger Woods. And I think more than anything what Tiger Woods did early in his career with his game was just just an example of how good a human being can be. What he did towards the middle and end of his career is an example to be wary of. That's just my opinion, and it does give me a little concern when I see the extensive weightlifting that Rory is doing in the gym. McIlroy said, "I'm a golfer, not a weightlifter." Now we will talk about Rory's wife and relationships. From 2011 to 2014, McIlroy dated the professional tennis player Caroline Wozniak.
It's tough. I feel my legs now. My butt is hurting after walking 18 holes.
It's great anytime she's around, and it's great to have her at tournaments. It makes me feel a little more relaxed.
They even got engaged on the 31st of December in 2013, but later their engagement broke. As Wozniak said, Rory ended their relationship through a phone call. Such a rude thing to do, don't you think? Let us hear what Rory had to say. "The wedding invitations issued at the weekend made me realize that I wasn't ready for all that a marriage entails. I wish Caroline all the happiness she deserves, and thanks to her for the great times we had." In 2001, McIlroy started dating former PGA of America employee Erica Stoll. They got engaged later that year and got married in April 2017 at an 800-year-old Ashford Castle in Ireland's County Mayo. Let's see what Rory has to say about his relationship with Erica. "The nice thing about mine and Erica's relationship is that it started out as friends. We were friends for a couple of years and we knew each other sort of from the golf circuit. And in summer 2014, towards the end of the summer, started to spend a bit more time together and it went from there." Now let us talk about the net worth of Rory McIlroy. Rory has earned tons of money from his golfing career.
No! All right, game on. Game on.
He has an estimated net worth of $48.5 million US. Apart from him winning major championships, he also has a deal with Nike, which, as rumor has it, is as worth as much as $200 million US. As you can see, Rory is a very successful golf player. In fact, one of the highest paid athletes in the world. I am sure we all wonder how Rory McIlroy spends his millions. Sure, with all his wealth, he does live a luxurious lifestyle. He owns everything one can dream of, but it is definitely worth mentioning that Rory is famous for his charity work. He helped various charity organizations throughout the years, and in 2013, he even set up his own charity organization, the Rory Foundation. This foundation is meant to help those children who are in need and help them achieve their dreams. As Rory says, "When I was younger, my parents sacrificed everything to allow me to play the game I love. Having that support from my family gave me the opportunity to chase my dreams."
My dad working multiple jobs, my mum working night shifts just to make extra money so that I could go and play golf around the world. Sometimes I feel like I live two different lives.
But I know that every child is not so fortunate. My aim is that the Rory Foundation will support children's charities big and small around the world that try to give kids that helping hand. On this note, we end our video. These were just some details about Rory's life. There are way more. We would like to know your opinion about the video. Do not hesitate to leave a comment down below and press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.